Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on episode 78 of Trading from Nothing all the way up to the Alpha Cap. If you are enjoying the series, please do make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'm also giving away a White Octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And also, we currently have one of the White Octane giveaways going on right now over on the Discord server. The link is in the description down below if you would like to join up. Also, if you want to follow my Twitch, the link is also in the description. I'm going to start to go live. I am going to aim to go live most days, and it won't be Rocket League content, but it's still going to be gaming content related, so please do go check it out if you haven't already. Drop a follow, turn on post notifications, that would be really appreciated. As always, let's try and go for 200 likes on this video, and let's get into the first trade of episode 78. Okay, so I don't know if you saw the last episode, but basically I was buying a lot of items into the inventory because I was sort of struggling to sell the ones that we currently have. So the inventory is looking pretty big right now. So the idea is I'm going to try and sell a lot of the items in the inventory. Hopefully get down to maybe like the top row, just get rid of a bunch of items. And realistically, I want to start selling off some of the harder to sell items, such as the painted Dicey and the painted Sunburst, which have been in here for a very long time. But in the first trade, we are selling on just the unpainted Interstellar. We bought it in the last episode for 800 credits, so it's only 100 credits profit, but over time that will add up, and it's still pretty decent. And it literally took me about 5-10 minutes to sell on, so really quick and easy profit. I would highly suggest more expensive black markets such as Dissolver, Interstellar, Mainframe, Dueling Dragons. If you can pick them up for 50-100 credits below their minimum value, sell them on for their minimum value. It'd be really quick, and you could literally repeat that for hours upon end, and you will eventually get stacked if you keep repeating that method and get a load of profit. Here we do manage to pick up both a Sky Blue Octane and a Dissolver, 100 credits below their minimum values each, and they'll be a really easy flip, and I'll be able to get minimum value for each one at least. The Sky Blue Octane, I'm going to just try and get the minimum value. Now, usually I would tell you to get the middle value for your Octanes because they have such a high demand. However, the Sky Blue one is not as easy to sell as its middle value. I find the more expensive Octanes aren't that easy to sell, or not as easy to sell as the other Octanes. They're still really easy to sell, but I just find that they have a slightly lower demand, and therefore I usually sell them off for their minimum values. But Octanes such as Cobalt, Saffron, Grey, all of the cheaper ones, I'm always able to sell them for their middle value, maybe even max. I have sometimes found their maximum value, so just try and get a little bit more for your Octane. It would probably help you out quite a lot, and in the long run, if you're getting 50 credits or 100 credits more per item, it will definitely add up over time. We did also just sell on a White Fennec and a Dissolver to the CZ guy once again. I got 750 for the Dissolver, so actually a little bit more than the minimum value, which I was quite surprised at because usually I'm selling on for its minimum value. But again, getting 2 items gone in the same trade is definitely going to help us out and save us time. We're also picking up another White Fennec. White Fennec's been so good to sell. It's been really easy to sell, really good for profit. But here I'm paying a Blackstone and a Black OEM, both of which are relatively hard to sell. So I'm glad that I'm getting both of them gone in the same trade. And also they do add up to the minimum value of the White Fennec, so I'm not actually making profit in that trade. I'm just sort of trading them off for an easier to sell item, so in the long run that will save me time. But again, like I mentioned, not getting any profit there. We do also manage to sell off the Interstellar, which we got in the last episode, and we get the minimum value, which is 2.3k. I don't look for anything more because this item doesn't have a huge amount of demand, meaning not too many people are looking for it. But once again, CZ coming in clutch. A lot of people think I know this guy. I don't. He just has some really good prices on RL Garage. Make sure to check him out. And yeah, he is only on Xbox, unfortunately, so other platforms don't have this luxury, but he's bought a ton of my items, and I would not be where I am in the series if he wasn't around to help me out. But yeah, the inventory is definitely clearing up. We're slowly selling on some of the items, and I don't know if you've noticed, but when I'm trying to sell off a lot of my inventory, I start with the easier to sell items first, so that I can just get them gone out of the way really quickly, and then it allows me to focus more on the harder to sell items, such as the Black Sunburst and both of those painted Dices. Now, I can't lie, I was slightly hesitant with this trade. My Sky Blue Octane is worth 1,000 credits minimum value. The Sky Blue Interstellar is 800, that adds up to 1.8k. However, his Dueling Dragons is already worth 2,000 credits. It is going to be very hard to sell. Crimson Dueling had it before, very hard to sell. So that is worth 2,000 minimum value, and he also added a Fennec, which I can sell on for 400. So his items are worth 600 more than mine, and the Fennec will be extremely easy to sell on, as you can see here. Basically 5 minutes later I'm getting 400 credits, but the Dueling Dragons will be pretty hard to sell. And yeah, I was a little bit hesitant because I just really don't want too many hard to sell items in my inventory right now, because as I've already mentioned, I'm trying to get rid of the Dices, I'm trying to get rid of the Sunburst, and it's not really going to be too helpful. It will sort of get in the way, but I just thought, you know what, in the long run I don't think it will go down, so it doesn't really matter how long it's in my inventory for, because eventually I will get it sold. But also we do have 2 painted Dueling Dragons, so again it could get a little bit annoying to sell those, but I took the risk, and we also managed to sell on the Black Standard again. That is probably the next easiest item to sell. After that I'll try and sell the Black OEM, but I will have all of my items listed up on RL Garage, RL Trading Post at all times, just so that if anyone is looking for my items, they're always there, and I always have a chance to sell on something in my inventory. It keeps it more active, make sure I'm getting more trades, and yeah, we actually sell on the Crimson Dueling Dragons really quickly. I do take a slight underpay, I believe, so we're getting just a White Fennec, which is 100 credits below the Dueling Dragons minimum value. But again, like I mentioned earlier, the White Fennec is extremely easy to sell on, and I've sold it on for minimum value every single time. Again, if I'm really trying to focus on sell this item, it will literally only take about 10 minutes. So even though we're losing 100 credits here, we initially underpaid by like 600. So in the long run, we're still getting like 500 credits profit, which I'll definitely take. And it saves me a lot of time, because right now trading isn't looking too great, or at least when I recorded these trades. Hopefully it is a little bit better now, but I was recording these on a Thursday, so it wasn't too active in a weekday, but the weekend is obviously going to be a lot better for trading. I just can't really find the motivation at the weekend to do some trades, so I'm usually doing them in the weekdays, and therefore I'm not getting as much profit as I could do. But the weekdays are the best times for me to do trades, so realistically I can't really do anything about that. However, we do also manage to sell on a White Solar Flare finally for 1.6k. This sort of is one of the hard to sell items I was talking about. We originally picked it up for 1k, so we did get 600 credits profit on that item, so I guess I can't complain about that. But again, it did take ages to sell. But to be honest, at this point, even selling the White Solar Flare has given me hope to sell some of the other hard to sell items in my inventory, because nothing has been selling up until this point. You don't see the time in between my trades, but I might start to do a timer, like showing you how many trades I get per hour or something like that in the future, because I'm not going to lie, you guys don't see the amount of dedication that I put into this series. It is a lot. It is a ton of effort that I put into it. We do also sell on the Sky Blue Standard for 500 credits. Again, that is the minimum value, but I believe we picked it up originally for 300 or 350, so again, at least 150 credits profit on that item. Again, at the end of the video, I'm going to do sort of a calculation of just how much the inventory is worth, see how long we have to go until we finally get the alpha cap. I don't really want this series reaching episode 100, so hopefully I do finish it before then, but I can't really promise anything. But oh my days, we sell on the Sky Blue Dice, another hard to sell item gone, and yeah, we finally get the inventory down to the first row, and I'm going to try and sell on some more items in the next episode. But we do also sell it for below its minimum value. It's valued at 2.5k minimum. I get 2.3k, but I think we picked it up for 1.5k originally, so still about 800, 700 credits profit made on that item. I'm not exactly sure how much I bought it for, but we've made a lot of profit on it, so I really cannot complain about that. And also, it's gone. It's out of the inventory. Perfect. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed. As I mentioned at the start of the video, please do go and... oh my days, I can't speak. Please do go and check out my Twitch channel. It will be linked in the description down below. 200 likes if you did enjoy this series and want me to continue it. But that's been it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Me.